Congratulations, mama to be. You just found out that you're pregnant and now you're wondering, what should I eat and what shouldn't I eat? This question bothers many women that maybe you have experienced recurrent miscarriages. You've waited so much to have this pregnancy. You don't want to miss it in any area. You want to make sure you are doing the right thing, protecting your own health and that of your baby. So that's why this video is coming for you at this time. All I ask of you is implement, because the truth is that pregnancy complications, including miscarriages, can result from what you eat. So you want to pay attention to what you are giving your body. All right, so let's get started. These Nigerian foods are totally accessible and you can access it anywhere you are, even if you're outside the country. Foods are being exported every day to our sisters in other parts of the world living outside Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria, we have plenty foods. So I'll be starting with the ones you should eat more before going over to the ones you should stay away from. Number one on my list is okra soup. Here is why. You need okra soup to stabilize your blood pressure, to equally help your insulin levels, for better digestion, for your baby's brain development. Okra is loaded with lots of vitamins and it's amazing for your digestion, for good bowel movement. The last thing you want to happen for you at your early pregnancy is constipation. No, you don't want to go to the toilet and be doing as if you're in labor, pushing already. You could be really affecting the womb indirectly without you knowing it. So make sure you're getting enough okra soup. You can pair it with any swallow of your choice. These days we have cabbage swallow, carrot swallow, gari, okay? But if you are pre-diabetics or diabetic already, you will want to go to swallows that are like cabbage, carrot swallows, okay? Instead of gari, apple, cassava, that kind of heavy meal. Because you're trying to pay attention to your sugar level, because if your sugar level gets messy at early pregnancy, believe me, it could lead to complications, even miscarriages. The next Nigerian food we're going to be looking at today is fried rice and salad. Yes, fried rice and salad provides you with enough energy, especially if you're making that rice from basmati or fado rice. Yes, they give you that stable blood sugar supply instead of the sugar rush. And the salad you're eating it with equally helps with your digestion, with multivitamins, stabilizing your hormones. Many women, due to poor hormone levels when it comes to progesterone, they tend to have miscarriage. But with these right meals, you start to support your progesterone very, very early and timely. Next is pap, that's zakamo, with your milk. Oh my God, this is a lifesaver, especially if the morning sickness makes you so nauseous, you hardly ever want to eat any solid food. Pap, that's zakamo and milk can come very handy. The milk supplies your baby with strong bones and teeth. The calcium content of it those days, because the early form, like how your baby totally comes out, it starts now from the 0 week, like even when you're not aware that you're already pregnant, that's when it actually starts. Don't tell me you will start to pay attention to what you're eating when you get to 20 weeks, 30 weeks. Everything that needs to be formed has already been formed that time. So it starts at this foundation. Next is ugu soup or pumpkin leaf soup, okay? You can make it as a soup, that's your vegetable soup. Eat as much vegetable as possible so that you can get this iron and folate. You don't want to be anemic during your early pregnancy. So the ugu pumpkin leaves soup supplies you with enough folate and iron, and equally helps give you good bowel movement. During early pregnancy, constipation is the worst thing that can happen to you. So please make sure you are getting enough of this vegetable soup. Prepare them yourself, okay? You can make the pumpkin leaf vegetable soup or the water leaf vegetable soup or the okazi vegetable soup. It's not only limited to ugu or the pumpkin, okay? We have several vegetables that you can make as a soup and consume more of. Next is unripe plantain porridge. Girl, this is time for you to say bye-bye to leg cramps. Many women, when they get pregnant, they notice that they're having leg cramps, like the muscle pull. Unripe plantain is loaded with iron and potassium that helps proper functioning of your nerves and your muscles. So you want to make sure you're getting enough. Add enough dry fish, add enough stockfish, add enough pomo. You are going to love it. Make sure you top it up with your vegetables. Next is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are vitamin A powerhouse. The vision of your baby is important. So you want to make sure you're getting enough sweet potatoes to support the eyesight, the vision of your baby right in the womb. So that when you give birth to your baby, you will have sound vision. There'll be no night blindness anyway. Next is tiger nut drinks. Yes, you can make tiger nut drinks during your early pregnancy. Why? You still want to support your progesterone level before the HCG takes over. That progesterone level, the healthy fats that you get from your tiger nut is needed. Okay, you can chew it or you can make it as a drink. The tiger nut, if you chew it raw, the fiber equally helps you. A lot of women complain of constipation during early pregnancy. That's why I'm stressing on this constipation, so that you get enough fiber, enough good bowel movement without straining your anus when you are trying to, The number 8 food we are looking at today is fish. Yes, eat lots of fish. The omega-3 fatty acid there is good for your baby's brain development also, and your own wellness also. So make sure you are getting enough fish in your food, or just prepare fish like that and take it. Fresh fish, okay? But just make sure you are not eating the mercury-rich fish. Those ones, their mercury content could be toxic to your baby. Just go for the salmons, fishes. They are out there. You can get them. And number 9 Nigerian meal you can be eating more of is your egg. Yes, your egg. You want to make sure you're getting your protein content, and equally helps to manage your weight. Many women don't want to gain a lot of weight during pregnancy, but it doesn't mean that you will not be feeding well. That you don't want to have excess weight, it doesn't mean you'll be starving your baby and yourself. So make sure you are eating at least 4 eggs, 3 eggs daily. Eat it with your oats in the morning. It's amazing, and it can keep you satiated. Finally, it's your yogurt, especially the unsweetened yogurt or Greek yogurt. These days, you can prepare it. You can prepare it yourself from the comfort of your home. Take as many as you want to eat, especially in the morning hours or the night hours. Top it up with your granulas, cashew nuts, okay, your almond nuts. You will love it, and your hormones will thank you later. Moving over to 10 foods you must avoid, avoid them like plague during this your early pregnancy journey, and you will thank me later that you did. One on my list of Nigerian foods that you must avoid is unripe pawpaw. That's papaya, because it contains latex. This can trigger your womb to contract. You want to make sure you are avoiding it during this your early pregnancy as much as possible. Secondly is caffeine. When you are always fond of taking caffeine, it can affect your sleep. It can make you to give birth to a baby with a very low birth weight. So make sure you stay away from caffeine, no matter how much you crave it. When it comes to pregnancy, the emphasis is on nourishment, not just about what you're craving for. What you're craving for, is it life-giving or is going to lead to complications? That's the watchword. Thirdly is avoid raw meat or undercooked meat or fish or any seafood. Avoid them, because you risk of having infection. This infection can enter your blood and cause what is known as sepsis. You want to make sure you're not running temperature as a result of infection due to poor eating choices, poor eating habits. The next you're going to be avoiding is excess palm oil. This is excess palm oil, and it can show up in how you prepare your food. In fact, avoid egusi soup totally, because the excess oil there can make you gain weight, heighten your lipid profile, even cause heartburn, okay? Slows down digestion and can lead to constipation. So stay away from excess palm oil, foods that are so rich in unhealthy oil. Egusi soup, number 1. Stay away from it. Minimize the amount of palm oil you prepare your food with. Avoid the high oils that are rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which is where olive comes in. Please minimize how you use these ones. Don't try to fry your foods with them, because you are increasing your chances of having elevated lipid profile, which can trigger elevated blood pressure or even worsen the current blood pressure you are going through. When you have all those excess cholesterol, excess fats in your blood, they slow down how your blood moves through the blood vessels, and it can trigger all kinds of inflammations, heart pains, fatty liver, excess weight gain, thickened blood viscosity, and so on. So you don't want to experience that at this stage of your pregnancy or even at this stage of your life. Next is Processed or sugary foods. Any food that is so sweetened, overly processed, stay away from it. You know why? It increases your inflammatory risk. It increases your inflammation and causing all kinds of, and it can trigger all kinds of oxidative damage, which can affect your health and that of your baby. Especially for those of us that you have worked on your hormones. It was about insulin resistance, maybe polycystic ovarian syndrome, or maybe just abnormal, or maybe just hormonal changes, hormonal imbalance. You want to make sure you are avoiding and staying away from such foods. All these ice cream, that is sweetened ice cream, Coke, soft drinks, chin chin, puff puff, cake, meat pie. You will tell us that's what you're craving. You're craving them, but they don't have life in them. So that's why we say go over to those foods that have life in them and stay more with them. It's something to, indulge in them once in a while. It's another thing for you to be eating them back to back. It's not awesome at this stage of your pregnancy. Next is too much peppery food. Even if you're craving pepper soup, fish pepper soup, chicken pepper soup, turkey pepper soup, make sure it's not overly peppered, because that excess pepper can set your womb on fire, and before you know it, miscarriage can happen. Eat at minimal, okay? And if you can stay away completely out of it until these phases of implantation, the baby is settling down, it's over, that will be amazing. But if you can't, please minimize the amount of pepper you're putting inside there. It can trigger complications leading to miscarriage. Next is bitter leaf. Yes, you can eat bitter leaf soup, but not in excess. In fact, bitter leaf soup is better when you have given birth. Bitter leaf can cause, excess of it can cause uterine contractions, okay? But when you are giving birth and you're eating it, when you're having that uterine contractions, what is doing is helping the losha to go out. But during your early pregnancy, avoid it to an extent, except you're going to be eating it small. But if you're somebody that you have dealt with recurring miscarriage, you don't want to take any chance, just avoid it totally. Next is unpasteurized milk. Stay away from unpasteurized milk. It's going to predispose you to infection. When you are pregnant, your immune system has lowered. So trying to expose yourself to unpasteurized milk is going to increase your risk of having infection that can damage your baby's health and yours also. When you start running high temperature, complications have set in. Next is avoid alcohol. Yes, whether it's palm wine, don't tell me palm wine is natural. The alcohol content of it is what we are after. It can affect your baby's brain development, even cause fluid retention in your baby, swelling of the brain, okay? So you want to make sure you're not taking alcohol at this stage. Do your part and let God do his own part. Finally is pineapple. Stay away from pineapple at this stage of your pregnancy. You don't want anything that will trigger any kind of contraction, and people will blame you. Yes, many women can lose their pregnancy and even their life due to small mistake that they will think it doesn't matter. But yes, it matters also. So there you have it, my mama to be. Eating healthy is not just for you, but it's for your baby also. So focus on natural foods that have life in them, foods that support your metabolism, foods that support your blood sugar, support your blood pressure, support your digestion, your bowel movement, your overall general well-being. Don't eat foods that will cause inflammation, spike your blood sugar, spike your blood pressure, make you restless, cause you heartburn, cause you constipation. Please, that's why this video is coming at this point in time, so you can choose wisely. He wish above all things that you and I prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prospereth. Thank you for tuning in, and congratulations in advance. I'm routing for you. You're going to deliver safely. You will deliver safely, okay? Just do your part. God is committed to do its own part. Bye-bye, Tala, Lulu. If you have questions, comments, anything bothering you regarding this fertility journey, drop it. NK Fertility Solutions, it's here to help. I'm not part of the problem. I am part of the solution. Bye-bye. I will see you in my next video.